Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing a Taylor Swift inspired makeup tutorial. I feel like this is a look that she wears quite often. Very simple eyes with a bold eyeliner, and then either a very kind of raspberry warm toned lipstick, or obviously a classic red, which is something that she wears all the time. So first I'm gonna moisturize my skin because Taylor always has flawless, very hydrated skin. So I'm using my Roche moisturizer and I'm applying it all over my skin, and then I'm just gonna let it set for a few minutes just so that my skin really can soak it up and leave my texture of the skin very smooth. After that, I'm gonna perfect the coloring in my skin using my infallible foundation from L'Oreal, which is one of my favorites, and using the stippling brush from Real Techniques, I'm just going to buff it into my skin until I get a really beautiful flawless finish.
Hey, now think about what to do, think about what to say,
Then I'm going to use my Fix Plus spray from MAC to achieve the glowy, beautiful skin that Taylor always have. And I love her skin. I think the main reason why it looks so glowy is because she uses probably not a lot of powder. So I'm just going to skip it this time and go straight into my concealer. And today I'm using my Clinique airbrush concealer. And I'm applying it very gently underneath my eyes. And then I'm just going to use my foundation brush I was using before to blend it out. I'm also applying it to the center of my face where the light would usually hit it, so right on the bridge of my nose and also in the middle of my forehead, just to add a bit more light.
Head to toe, can't see none of our petticoats, and we're never gonna quit, no, we're never gonna quit it, no. Hey, now we're building up speeds, we're approaching.
Now, although I'm not going to be setting the rest of my makeup, I will be setting my under the eye area just because the airbrush concealer from Clinique tends to crease. So I'm using my mineral veil powder from Bare Minerals with the same brush I was using before to very generously apply it underneath my eyes. And then I'm going to use the same brush just to sweep any excess powder. Then I'm gonna prime the eyes. I'm using my Urban Decay Eden Primer Potion. This is an optional step. Honestly, we're not using a lot of eyeshadow, so this might not be that necessary, but I love this Eden Primer Potion just because it neutralizes any redness that I have in my eyelids, and because I'm so fair, I obviously have some. And then I'm gonna move on to the brows. I'm using my Urban Decay Brow Box in Brown Sugar and an angled eyeliner brush, and I'm just going to very gently with the lighter color fill in my brows. Taylor never has like crazy drawn on brows, so it's always very soft and natural looking, so that's what I'm trying to recreate. And then to set my hairs into place, I'm using my Brow Artist Plumper from L'Oreal just to make sure that they're gonna last the whole day without going all over my forehead and brow bone. And now it's time to move on to the eyeshadow. Today I'm using the Soap & Glory Lid Stuff eyeshadow palette, and this is the color What's Nude. And I'm first taking this medium brown, and with a blending brush I'm gonna apply it right into my crease and blend it onto the beginning of my brow bone to add a transitioning color and just a little bit of depth. And then I'm actually gonna move on to the darkest color in the palette, and this is just a very cool tone brown. And I'm gonna use a smaller brush just to apply it on the outer corner. The reason why I'm using a smaller brush is just because I really want to get a precise line in the crease and on the outer corner just to provide more definition, but I don't want it to go onto the lid because I want to make this look very natural. I just want some more definition in the crease. And then finally with the lightest color, which is just a really beautiful matte white. This is the smoothest eyeshadow I have seen in my life. I love it. So I'm just applying it anywhere where I didn't apply the eyeshadow on my eyelids, so onto the center and inner corner. And then whatever is left on the brush, I'm just gonna sweep it onto my brow bone.
We made these memories for ourselves, where our eyes are never closing, hearts are never broken, and time's forever frozen.
Now it's time for the signature Taylor Swift eyeliner. Today I'm using gel, and this is my Maybelline Lasting Drama gel liner in black. And I'm just using a very small detailed brush to apply it first very tightly along the lash line to make it super dark, and then I'm just gonna start to build it up until I get the desired intensity. You can do any kind of eyeliner shape you like, but I'm just gonna follow my lower lash line to extend the wing a little bit outwards. And this eyeliner was super dry, so it was very hard to work with it, so make sure you test your makeup before you actually start applying it. But I made it work. I made a little bit of smudging, but I just used a Q-tip to remove any excess and to perfect my point. You do want to make it as sharp as possible if you want to recreate that Taylor signature look. And then I'm just gonna apply a little bit of mascara. This is my Grow Luscious mascara from Revlon, and I'm just gonna apply it on my bottom and upper lashes. I'm just doing a little bit of a coat, nothing too dramatic, just because I'm gonna be adding some demi wispy lashes from Mink. So these are Mink lashes, natural hair lashes, and I feel like they look super natural. If you have incredible lashes, just, you know, skip this step, you really don't need it. But I did want to achieve a bit more drama with this look, so I'm just adding these half lashes on the outer corner to open up my eyes a bit more and make them more fluttery and nice looking. Now it's time to move on to the rest of the face. So first I'm using my e.l.f. Golden Bronzer. This is a bronzer that has tiny flakes of shimmer, which is really going to amp up the glow that we're going for. So I'm using the blush brush from Real Techniques to apply it on my cheekbones and then also my forehead, a little bit on my jawline. Overall, I'm really not contouring. I never seen tailor with a very harsh contour. This is just to bronze up the skin and achieve that beautiful glow. And then I'm going to use my Bourjois blush in the shade 10 Golden Chestnut, and I'm using just an angled blush brush to apply it on my cheeks and blend it up to the temples. I'm not going to be using a highlighter just because this blush is so heavily frosted that it will really reflect the light and look very healthy and radiant on the cheeks. So after you're done with blending out your blush and, you know, making it look as flawless as possible, we can move on to the lips, which I'm gonna do in a moment right there. So I'm using this new Essence Twist Up lip liner. I'm not really sure which shade this is, but I'm gonna link it in the bottom bar, so just read the description box if you want to see all of the products. So I'm just going to outline my lips and also fill them in, and this lip liner is so inexpensive and such great quality, and this color I think is the perfect dupe for the tailor kind of raspberry color. It looks a lot brighter pink on camera than it is in person, so yeah, just keep that in mind. And then I'm gonna use this round lipstick from NYX and to finish it off, and after that you are done with the whole look. So as you can see, it was very simple, very effective. I think it looks very glam, but at the same time didn't require a lot of time to get it done. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!